Hey, it's Tim and I'm here with today's Frugal Wins and Fails for the last 2 weeks. I missed last Friday. I was just kind of getting caught up after my trip and getting back into the swing of things and starting my promotion at work, and before I knew it, another week had passed and I didn't report my Frugal Wins or Fails, but I have kept track of them. So I'm going to report my 6 Frugal Wins and my 4 Frugal Fails for the last 2 weeks. So to start, I signed up for and received essential oils. I got a discount through Young Living, and I'm not entirely sure how it all works, but I also know that I'm getting like a $25 gift card to Amazon, or credit to Amazon. So it all worked out nicely, and I've been using some essential oils, getting started on that bandwagon, and really enjoying it. So that was my first Frugal Win. It was an investment. While I was on my road trip, I did have a couple of wins as well. So in one of the days from the vlogging of our road trip to Phoenix, a friend of mine bought lunch for all of us. We went out with Tawny and her boyfriend Justin. She picked up the tab for the whole table, which was just wonderful. And not expected at all, so thank you, Tawny. I don't think you're watching this, but maybe I'll tell you to watch it. Another narrow miss, Tim, we had the issue with the dolly, and I will probably at some point tell that story. I mean, you probably have the gist of it. We just had a hard time maneuvering it, but we initially were going to have the dolly for the entire trip and return it in Phoenix, and I think it cost like $180 to have that dolly to pull the car behind the U-Haul. Well, when Tim returned it in Vegas, halfway through our trip, there was going to be a fee, a $130 fee for returning it to the wrong location. And after kind of telling him the story, the worker waived that fee. So we narrowly avoided a $130 charge for returning the U-Haul dolly. Tim also paid me $50 for helping him move and to express his appreciation. I was happy to do it. I certainly didn't expect that, but he just wanted to thank me for doing a lot of the driving and for helping unload the U-Haul, and he said on numerous occasions he couldn't have done it without me, so you're welcome. But thank you for the $50. I really appreciate that. At the hotel, I got tipped $3. I don't remember what it was for. I think I grabbed a bag or something for someone and they handed over $3, so I pocketed that. And then segueing into my fails, I didn't go grocery shopping, so it was a bit of a fail. So again, just trying to get caught up after the vacation and getting right into the swing of things with work. I haven't had a lot of time, but I did prepare some food. I made pork with mashed potatoes and corn for dinner on last Monday, and today's Friday. So on Monday night I made pork and mashed potatoes and corn for dinner, and then I had 2 servings of leftovers. Then, on another day, maybe it was Sunday, I don't remember. On another day, I went to Olive Garden for dinner, which was probably a frugal fail, but I had leftovers, and I never eat leftovers. I save them, and I intend to eat them, but I never eat them. So this week, I did, between my lunch and dinner at the 2 jobs, didn't eat out. I ate either the pork or the leftover Olive Garden for all of my meals, and I ate out a little bit for like breakfast and whatnot, but normally I would eat 3 meals out a day and let the food that I either purchased at the store or have leftovers of go bad. So I'm proud that while I didn't go grocery shopping, I still ate what I had until it was gone, and that's some progress. Other notable frugal fails for the week. I did treat myself to a hotel room during my trip to Phoenix. It was like $111, but I just really needed a night of rest, and so I treated myself, and I don't regret it. I would do it all over again, but it wasn't the most frugal thing to do. I was 90 minutes late to work yesterday, so that is too bad. I wasn't in trouble or anything. These things happen. I had an issue with setting my alarm. I worked a later shift today and I had set it for the wrong day, essentially. So it happens, but that's 90 minutes of work that I'm out. And then my last one is I did bust the budget for my road trip. So for 2 consecutive weekends I was traveling. I was up at my parents' for one weekend and then driving to Phoenix on the other. And I just budgeted $300 for both trips. And I ended up spending $336. So I was under on my first trip, and then I was significantly over on Phoenix. I guess I really underestimated how much I was gonna spend eating out on the road, but I did go ahead and pool them together, so while I was still over, it wasn't as bad as it would have been if it had just been 2 separate line items. So those are my frugal wins and fails for the week. I will talk to you in my next video.